guys tuned in to Locally Live today. We have a very special guest. And before I start, I just want to let you guys know that this segment is sponsored by the House of Bards. Make sure you guys get out there and check out some great live music and great food.
Yes.
We have with us today one of the owners of the House of Bards, John Bujak. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
That's awesome. Hold the mic up a little bit there. You'd think he's a musician, you know.
Used to it right there.
So tell us a little bit about the House of Bards.
Well, you know, it's kind of morphed from what it originally, was. You know what I mean? We talked about that before out there in the patio.
Yeah.
And what it's become pretty much is a live music venue, restaurant, and nightclub for two-time musicians.
Awesome.
And everyone who loves live music.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And you yourself are a musician as well?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Quite a long time.
Yeah. So how did you guys come up with the name? Because I know Bard is a musician, right?
Bard is a medieval term, yes, for a traveling musician.
Ah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, and there's two long definitions of it, and they contrast really very strange. Like one, a bard was a vagabond, poor guy, a beggar who could play music, and then there's the German, the bard is a very respected and royal member of the court.
Oh, awesome! So that's the part that we're talking about.
A little blend.
Yeah, and that's where we are.
I like that. Yes, right.
Occasionally, anyway.
Little blend. I like it.
Awesome.
Well, so it's you and Judith with you,
Judith,
yes?
yes. Well, her last name is Bard.
Right. Well, and see, that's
so
where I thought you got the name from.
Yes,
so it's
exactly.
really neat that you actually have something more in depth with it too.
Right. That's pretty much what. Yeah.
Right.
Is Judith a musician?
She is. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. So what does she play?
She plays piano and guitar.
Nice. I've never heard her play. Is she ever gonna come down and do an open mic or anything?
Possibly. Well, she gets over that, stage fright kind of thing.
Yeah.
It is a little scary.
It's great in the music room, but
Right. So what band or what music instruments do you play? Since we're,
I'm primarily guitar. I also play bass and piano. Started that kind of out of necessity, because we really didn't have a keyboard player, and I'm like, well, I did this when I was in music theory, so. I'll just knock the dust off and see if I can figure this out.
So then you
now
can
I'm
pick
doing
it up.
that as well.
Nice. So then you can pick it up just that quickly then.
Yeah. Well, no. It's a lot of mornings, but
Right.
a lot of
Right.
practice. But yeah, for the most part, it all translates. Anybody who plays there knows. It all translates really.
And you've been doing this for a long time, but currently you're playing with Ashbury. Correct?
Ashbury, yes.
Tell us a little bit about Ashbury.
Ashbury started like 1984. 83, well, actually even before that, but they were called Ashbury South, and they were just it was a cover band. They wrote a lot of great stuff, and I figured, hey, we should record this stuff. So they did. They recorded an album in '84, and called Endless Skies, and so it's two brothers, Rob and Raina Davis. It's essentially been a duo, and they just collected musicians over the years, and they put it down for a while, and they saw some resurgence back in, like, say, 2009, something like that, 2010, where the records started selling like crazy, and they're like, how is it possible? All 2,000 copies are gone. Well, they were exchanging hands at used record shops, and they kind of developed a buzz.
That's awesome.
And now they've pretty much have a huge following in Europe. So I joined them about just a few years ago. Actually, I've known the brothers for a long time, but we just never really.
Have you done any recording with them?
Yeah, we're currently working on the latest record. It's called "The Eye of the Stygian Witches."
Oh yes.
It's almost finished. We wanted to actually have it done before our Sweden tour, but it didn't work out. So
Sweden
it's
tour.
almost there.
Yeah, he's going on tour to Sweden. Awesome. This guy goes all over the world, just so you guys know. He's been a guitar tech for some of the most famous people in the world. It's just truly an honor to just be sitting next to him.
Right. Seriously, like I feel the same. Yes.
Thank you.
To bring it back to Tucson, at the local though, tell me a little bit about House of Bards, your menu. I know you guys have amazing food here, so
thank you. that's actually morphing and changing too. Based on a reaction, response to people that we try to. Most restaurants, I guess, do that anyway. They change their menu.
Depending on if we get fat or not from eating your food, we'll keep coming back, right?
Exactly.
It means it's good.
We don't have a food identity because that wasn't our purpose in the beginning. It was just music. And our love of music. So we're just, whatever people are hungry for, let's do that.
Well, tell me a little bit about the music that you have here, besides, Into Swan and what's going on tonight.
It's pretty eclectic, everything from Johnny Cash to punk to metal, death metal, whatever. We don't segregate music here.
That's awesome.
We don't.
And that's what Tucson needs, really. And I'm really happy that they've, opened up their doors for us, let alone the local music scene, who, really needs not only a great place to play, but have a great owner that really knows how to, been there, done that. He kind of knows from the band perspective on what we go through and what we're, challenges are. And so he's definitely providing a great opportunity. And thank you again for coming out. Where can people maybe find you guys online, or you have a website?
Yeah. Just go to www.houseofbards.com, and you can find everything you need to know. We have the menus online. We have the calendar there for all the music. If you need to buy tickets to the shows, there's a ticket link. There's also a link to our music store. Helena Music.
Yes. And then Ashbury?
Ashbury, yes. You can reach Ashbury at Ashbury online and .com, basically, and then or Ashbury on Facebook.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
And
Thank you.
You can buy our music on
John,
Facebook or online.
For spending some time with us and sharing your vision for the House of Bards and for Ashbury as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's been John Bujak, guys.